Let's get to it. I wanna beat it up. Shout out to Sleepy Brown. That's one of his songs. Welcome to Poetry and Conversations. I am your host, the host with the most, that is. We're going to take it where we're going to take it. Rap Talk. I want to welcome you to Poetry and Conversations. Come on in. We got a couple of topics tonight. I'm going to get into a couple of poems. We're going to talk about the Usher and Keke Palmer controversy, viral controversy. Was she partying too much? Was she doing too much? Or was she just having a good time? Just out having a good time. You know, she kind of young, so she came upon Usher. She saw somebody that she grew up on, so maybe she just kind of lost it. Shit, ain't no telling. We're gonna talk about that, and we're also gonna talk about the hip hop list that Billboard put out. And for some reason, I don't know why we have so much faith in Billboard. I don't know what y'all be thinking about that shit about. But they keep doing it every time they come up with these lists, and everybody get in awe and break down the list or feel some way, or everybody just chime in. It is what it is. Shit, we got time today. I ain't seen my people in a minute. I ain't seen Charles in a minute. Y'all ain't see me in a minute, but everything being good and going all right. I don't think I posted a video earlier today, but I ain't made no video in about 2 weeks or so. I ain't gonna say I took a break, but I just was doing me. I had a birthday that just passed. I'm a Cancer. Yeah, it's still Cancer season. For all y'all Cancers out there, make some noise. Come on in. So I just had a birthday pass in June, late June, June 28th. I'm a June 28th Cancer. If it's any of y'all out there, shout that out. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday to all the Cancers. So I just been doing that, and I should have been posting a lot of this. I had about 3 shows. I had about 3 shows my birthday weekend out here live performing in Detroit and in the whole metro area. So I definitely been busy and keeping abreast. I've been working, but not working on YouTube as much. But just gotta find a way to put it all just together. It'd be nice if I just had this that one platform I can just post on and everything and just fly to every other platform. And I'm working with my homie too, as far as the camera work to get a more visual of a lot of these things that I do. And we got some things in the works gonna be out in the field and create a little bit more just get more flair to all this shit and just keep it moving. So I definitely appreciate the people that been rocking out with me. Cause I always come across just meeting people, especially when I'm out just performing. Ain't nothing like that just touching a hand and what up though, and somebody just give you that just in your face love. It ain't nothing like that rawness. I guess that's why I'm so old fashioned and be away from the camera sometimes, because it ain't nothing like that in your face, just type of love, and just the whole energy of it. It just take you somewhere else. But anyway, we got some research to do, because I do have these topics and these things to talk about. But of course, by me being busy and of course the things that I do, some of this shit I don't know all about. But that's where you come in at. Being in the audience or correct me if I'm wrong or just elaborate. This is a we thing. This is a we show. Even though I'm the host and I'm up here moderating, so to speak, these are still your input that you can bring to the table. You see the call in on the screen. You call in. Call in during the show. Don't call in on the replay knowing that the show is over. We live right now, so you can call in right now and speak your piece. Matter of fact, let me turn this joint on so we ring loud. Well, I guess it can ring. We'll put that joint on speaker and hear what you got to say. But first off, let's talk about the Billboard Top 50. Let's see what they was talking about. I was hearing a little bit of the controversy. I didn't know too much about it. I heard Outkast was #1. So, and they know Houston was going through the whole list. Let's just do maybe the top 10 or the top 20. What was the whole list called? What was it called? Billboard Top 50 rap groups. I know it was groups, but if you want to be specific, Outkast is a duo. I mean, don't they understand that groups, even though a group is more than one, but you still come off the duo. A duo is two people. Outkast is a duo. But let's see what they were talking about. Let's see what all the hype and controversy was about. Because like I say, I didn't take too much to it, but I definitely couldn't resist not hearing about it, through all the hip hop heads and people within my algorithm. Of course, they was talking about it and bringing it up. So let's see what they were talking about. Okay, of course, that number 50. Okay, we had MOP. That's a duo too. That's a duo. Let me go down. That sounds crazy. Let me go down. City Girls. Number 48. I'm about to pass all. I'm about to go to like number 25 or something like that. I'm about to go to. But then again, I think I do need to start at 50 because I might start talking about some shit that I don't even know about. It might be already on the list. So let's do it then. We got time today. Well, I got time today. We're going to get these numbers infused and up too. Subscribe to the channel too also. If you're new and coming over here, I got spoken word and just talking. The show is called Poetry and Conversations. Okay, so number 50 we had MOP. Well, we got MOP. Number 50. 49, Black Star. 48, we got City Girls. Ain't too much I can complain or talk about so far. Number 47. Who is it? Ray Shrimmer. I never knew that was a group. I thought that was one person. I know that was Bobby Shrimmer. Let me stay away from that. I don't want to disappoint nobody, and I don't want to talk about nothing I don't know. 46, we got the Yin Yang Twins. Yin Yang in this thing. Yin Yang in this thing. Man, let me put me a sippy sip today, man. We liable to lay on this channel for about a couple hours today. I don't fuck. I'm saying, I don't give a fuck we going. I'm saying, I get cuss words and everything up in there. The algorithm gonna catch it up there, gonna catch it, whatever. Talking music, talking to Keke Palmer with that ass out. We talking to Usher. Low key Usher too. He putting himself in a whole nother class right now. I don't know if y'all see this or not, or y'all notice or paying attention. Right now, Usher, he done put himself in a whole nother class and category just by having that what they call that residency out there in Vegas. Whether I'm pretty sure he know it or not, and his crew is telling him like right now, Usher is putting himself in a whole nother class of just R&B and prestigeness and all that right now. Just by the way he been doing that whole residency out there in Vegas. That shit right now is putting him in a whole nother category. For real. We looking at history right now. It's going right down in the making right now. Usher's fucking doing it. He's doing numbers, going crazy. People traveling from all over the world just to go over there, just to experience the show. Not to mention the social media. It's getting so much traction and something happening every other week. Something to keep that show alive. We still see him run around on skates and shit. going crazy. So shout out to Usher. All right, number 45, P Rocky. See, these is all duos. I ain't seen the group yet. Why they just name the list duos? But like I said, I guess we don't want to get too specific. Crisscross, that's another duo. Crisscross number 44. Daddy Mac, Kid and Play. That's the damn duo. Maybe that's what they was going with. I don't know. 43, we got Kid and Play. House Party, that's definitely one of my favorite movies all time. Anybody that know me know I got a sense of humor. I just love that movie just for what it was and how it is. So it just take you back to an innocent time of just life and having fun, house parties. Y'all little niggas don't even dance on women no more. Y'all can't say y'all don't, but y'all can't shit. Y'all borderline can't even feel on booties and all that shit like we used to do back in the day. We had fun. Getting up on some ass when the Fast Loop song came on, or Poison Clan Shake What Your Mama came on. It was time to get behind some booty. I don't know what y'all little niggas doing. Y'all little niggas be standing around dancing with each other, staring at each other's outfits. Like y'all into each other or something. I don't know. Maybe y'all is, but that ain't the move. That's y'all move, but that ain't y'all move. 42. Heavy D and the Boys. Heavy D and the Boys. Nah, that. Oh, they got my dogs on here. Fonte and Pooh, they got a little brother on here. They made the list. Oh, somebody paying attention to something. They didn't put a little brother. They didn't made the list on here. They number 41 off the joint. The North Carolina Boys. Onyx. Okay, now that's a group. That ain't no duo. Just laugh. Da 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 da. Got the boys. Remember that shit. That was a whole energy. Onyx, they brought some energy to the table. I don't even front though. They had people losing their cool. It was one of them groups. Oh, shit. They got some Detroit on here. Y'all know I'm from Detroit. They got Slum Village on here. Okay. Somebody did a little research. I'm 38. Big timers. Gator boots with the pimped out Gucci suit. Big timers. These made up groups right here. When I say made up, I don't mean made up to the point like that, but these are solo artists that form the group. 37, 8 Ball and MJG. Classics. Okay, they didn't list some of them. 36, the Hieroglyphics. It's the Bay Area Boys. Far Side, 35. They even got Brand Nubian on here. Okay. Somebody was reading the paper or something. Somebody did a little research. 33, we got the Goody Mob. Them AT Aliens. They done fucked around and put 2 Live Crew on here. Oh, they own business right here. Number 32, we got 2 Live Crew. Okay, I see where y'all at. I see where y'all going with it. And they all over the place too, as far as cities, things. Boogie Down Productions. I guess it is a group because there was a collective though, if you want to say Boogie Down Productions like that. But it's a group though. Even though of course it's gonna stand its own for KRS-One. So that's a plus for him and the crew. A lot of people don't even know D Nice was a part of Boogie Down Production. Yeah, D Nice. What they call it, Club Quarantine, that D Nice. That's where he started from. That's who he rolled with and down with. So some people know that, some people don't. But D Nice, he's part of Boogie Down Production. Boogie Down Productions will always get paid. Got Gangstar on here, okay. Primo and Guru. Guru is underrated too, man. Y'all be playing. Quit playing with Guru name. Man. This damn light keep jumping off there. I don't know what the hell going on. I don't know why they keep playing with Guru name too, man. Y'all need to start putting his name in the conversation when we start talking. When we talk hip hop and pioneers and people who put an imprint on the game, man. Y'all start bringing up Guru name, man. Just, not only did he have substance, but he had wordplay too. And he was just cool. And it was fusion with the jazz and all that shit. They was putting that jazz in the music and the hip hop, early in the game. So y'all be sure to check out Gangstar if y'all ain't up on that. Ghetto Boys. Oh, they got the GB on here. Oh, they ain't. They went on no bullshit. Yeah, that's a cold ass picture too. I would show it to y'all, but I don't know if y'all can see that. Man, that's a cold ass picture of the GB right there. I ain't never saw this picture of them. They buy that old ass car. Look at the face. That's Ready Red. Matter of fact, this the Ghetto Boys. Ghetto Boys. Shit, this ain't even. They ain't even got Bushwick on this picture or Willie D. It's the Making Trouble Ghetto Boys right here. They Scarface when they first started out. But you got to be a real hip hop head to know and remember that. So let me see what else. Okay, they got Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince on here. They number 27. Yeah, it is a group. So they probably could have been a little lower just for that whole strength of being the first to get a Grammy, though. To be honest with you, Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff. I mean, I don't want to be biased to making them lower on the list. I mean, higher on the list just because of that Grammy. But that do hold a lot of weight, especially for the time. Okay, we got 26 EPMD, Strictly Bidding, the fisherman hats. You rocking a fisherman hat? Where my fisherman hat? I got one too. I got a polo joint around here somewhere. And buckets. That's the whole thing. It's the buckets. Now they call them buckets, but we was calling them fisherman hats. So that's what EPMD. I'm surprised they never just make their own line of bucket hats, EPMD, because they were definitely trendsetters. The same way Run DMC was representing Adidas and all that. EPMD could have pulled something off with the fisherman hats if they would have, trying to get this damn hat. They would have put such and such together. But business is business, and time is time, and people having fun, and a lot of things you don't know until it's hindsight anyway. So it is what it is. The Ghetto Boys. Jamie Ballard, picture was fire. You see that picture? That's what's up. Yeah, that picture was cold. That's the Ghetto Boys, classic. Okay, number 25, we got the Hot Boys. Now, that's another put together group because you got Baby there. Oh, no, Baby ain't part of the Hot Boys. They was Big Timers. Yeah, so Big Timers and Hot Boys is separate. It's indeed, Jamie. That picture was fire. Diplomats, Cameron, Jimmy, Jules. They number 24. I don't know if I put them in front of EPMD, the Diplomats. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing it. All right, we get a little bit lower on the list, so Chicken Hill gang. Here we go. Here we go with the bullshit. Here we go with the being biased, but being legendary. Or just being around for a long time. Okay. So Sugar Hill, they number 23. The Locks. Locks number 22. That's cold. That's cool. Locks, I guess it's cool to throw the Locks up in there as a collector. Bone number 21. All right, now we get down to it. We get down to the top 20. Now this is Billboard top 50 groups. So at number 20 we got UGK. Damn, pimp. Okay. Number 20 UGK. Number 19 we got G Unit. G Unit. I'm surprised they probably went up a little lower because they sales and all that. In this 50 Cent period, you know how some people be biased towards 50 Cent because sales just out the roof. Especially this is Billboard. Think about who we're talking about. Billboard account for sales and what they call that, the RIAA and the BDS spins and the radio play. Billboard, through the history of how I've always known, Billboard has always been a collective of all those things. Like, the whole popularity of the mainstream, just the whole sales and spins and how much is played on the radio and how much the video being showed and all that. That's what Billboard's always about representing. All right. Number 18, we got 3-6 Mafia. 18. Now we talk about Jazzy Jeff and them getting that Grammy. We gotta remember what they did though. They got that Oscar. Remember they wrote that song for it's hot out here for a PM. They wrote that song and that Whoop That Trick and all them songs for the movie. What's the name of the movie? I'm looking right at the movie. With Terrence Howard. Y'all know the movie. What's the movie called? Jamie, what's the movie? Jamie Ballard. You know the movie? You know the movie with maybe like Maine. Say Maine. That's gonna come to me in a minute. But anyway, number 17 we got Cypress Hill. Classic Cypress Hill. Cypress Hill was a nice fusion. I always thought Cypress Hill was from New York for some reason too when they first came out. But they did a thing. I could just, man. Hustle and Flow, that's the name of the movie. Hustle and Flow. That's the name of the movie. Hustle and Flow. All right, number 16, we got Beastie Boys. Beastie Boys, they culture. And it was crazy, they white, but they still was our culture because they kind of like was a bounce off of Run DMC. They was white. Three of them all they like to do was party. If you go back and listen to all that Beastie Boys music and how they got down, that's all they did. It was party. Let's have fun, talk our shit. It's a party going on. So I could see them being up in there. Number 16, number 15, Naughty by Nature. It's not like they're being biased off them big classic hits now. Hip Hop Parade, OPP. They did have some real big commercial hits. Okay, but then again, it's Billboard, so we're gonna let it live. All right, what we got on this? Who's next? The Fugees, number 14. Yeah, we talking sales. Yeah, this Billboard. They ain't talking about number sales. We put me a drink off this shit. That's what they own. They own sales. Ain't no way. Fugees on top ever hip hop list. The Fugees, come on. That score sold a whole bunch of albums. Don't get me wrong. That shit. I don't know. Fugees so damn fucking 14. Mobb Deep, okay. We got the MOBB up in here. They number 13. That's a good look. Rest in peace, Prodigy. Prodigy was cold, man. I don't fuck nobody. I fuck with Prodigy. Prodigy was talking that heartfelt street shit. Number 12, we got Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. That's cool. That's cool for the culture. I don't have him up in the 12. He'll be up there like in the 40s. You see what I'm saying to him? That's damn near what it's about, but it's all respect. It's always good in all these lists to throw some legends in there because it makes people go research. Amongst all these people, like right now, this is number 11, which is the Migos. So the average person that's reading this list, once they see Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, they is number 12. It'll make you just go research. Well, hopefully that's what it do. It makes some of these youngsters go research. So there's no hating and there's no. It's always good to throw some legends up in there just so people can stay abreast and keep these people names alive and understand that all this shit came from somewhere. So you gotta respect it. Migos number 11. I remember there was a couple lists not too long ago. Had Migos, they broke some type of record or something, or they was like top on some lists. So I'm surprised they ain't top 10. Over top 10, we got the Roots. Ah man. I think one thing about these lists, we gotta start putting years on these lists. Like this was 2023. So let's just say 10 years from now, when somebody look at a list, they'll just go to the list from this year. Because definitely by looking at this, the Roots being number 10 on here, this definitely would have been the same about 10, 15 years ago. Of course, as time goes on, things change. So that's why I think it would be cool to just put the year. Just put the year that the list made. So if people ever do research and understand that, okay, that was at that time when this list was created for the people that should be on it. Because the Roots definitely wouldn't have made no top 10, maybe not even 10 years ago, I don't think. I think all this is definitely plays a factor with being on talk show. Who is it? Jimmy Fallon, be on talk show, the different freestyles, all the stuff Questlove did and all that stuff. That's what's making the Roots be on this list right here. In 2023 today, that's what's making the Roots be on this list because don't get me wrong, they're a cold group, but top 10 of the greatest rap groups, the Roots just being a top 10 and top tier like that, it definitely plays a part of all the different accomplishments that these group members have made over time. I remember people were sleeping on the Roots. Half the people they don't know about Proceed and all that shit. They ain't up on it. It took for them to be the band on the night show and all that stuff, and Questlove to branch out and do so much work and have that whole signature afro with the pick in it. All that stuff kind of plays a factor. I'm pretty sure people just know that whole look of just Questlove without even knowing his name, just looking at him like, that's that dude that be on TV with the afro that play the drums, you know. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't even know his name, they just know that he's of importance to the hip hop culture. And because the Roots definitely crossed over within the last, let's just say 10 years or so. But definitely respect. All right. Number 9, we got, oh wow, they got De La Soul on here, number 9. That's interesting. Roots been around since 1987, Jamie. They have longevity, of course. Like I agree, the Roots do have. I won't say 87 though. The Roots been around since 87. I ain't gonna say 87 now. I'd say about shit, maybe mid 90s, not 87. I mean, they probably been around, but that Proceed, no, that don't know 87. Maybe you meant to say 97. I'm not sure. Nah, but the Roots, nah, yeah, but the Roots definitely they got longevity. Don't get me wrong. But they signature and all that definitely played a big factor. All right, where we at with it? We got number 9, like I say, De La Soul. This kind of surprising right here, but it's dope. Dope for the culture. That's what's up. And shout out to them for getting their masters back after all this time and all these years. And all their music finally got put on streaming platforms after a big battle and fight. So that's cool. Number 8, we got Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper's here and we're in effect. Salt and Pepper, they were number with the female run DMC, so that's cool. That's a good look for them. All the females up in there. We ain't got too many female groups like that. I guess we do got the groups. I mean, we do got the young groups, the City Girls, what else they got? But you know how they have the female groups. Because a lot of females, they feel like they got to stand alone or they got to be alone. It's definitely on when they not on the ratchet, you ain't gonna see just a positive duo, just two female. Just imagine you had these two female rappers out today. Some like the conscious daughters. Like if you had something like that to now today, a group. Now if it's something out there, y'all can put in the comments and let me know about it. But that'd be cold today, just showing the women, especially with all this women empowerment that's going on now. If it was a unity of just more than one female in a rap group, that'd be dope out there, you know. But that accounted to all the whole righteousness shit. And they just had two positive, more than just imagine a group. Imagine a group of two or more females that wasn't showing their asses or shaking their asses, and they were on some positive shit. You know, kind of like how Moni and Queen used to be, but it was a group. So imagine if there was some shit like that out there today. Man, that'd be a good look for the females and just for hip hop in general. That'd be something to push. Somebody look into that shit. But is it gonna make money though? That's the whole key thing. Is it gonna be sale word? Is it gonna be something? All right, hold on. Here we go. We got number 7. Now they got Eric B and Rakim as a group, which we both. Yeah, it's a group. It's basically kind of like Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. It's a DJ and a rapper, but it's still a group because they're a collective. So they number 7. Who would take more credit for that, Rakim or Eric B? Number 6, we got PE. Bring the noise. Now this is a group. What we gonna have NWA up in here? I know they're gonna be somewhere. Okay, so Public Enemy, they number 6. Number 5, we got the top 5. Ding 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 ding. Top 5. We got going on. We got for the top 5. We got Run DMC. Run DMC, that's dope. Damn, rest up, Chad. Tribe Called Quest. Okay. Let me just say these top 5 in a row, but we got Run DMC, Tribe Called Quest. Number 3, okay, NWA is number 3. I knew NWA was going to be there. So who's number 2? Because I already heard the Outkast is number 1. Who was number 2? Oh, Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang number 2. Wu-Tang number 2, Outkast number 1. All right, so let's just talk about the top 5 and see if we can move some things around, or if is it legit? Is it legit? Outkast, that's a good look for them being called and considered number 1. But then again, you got the Wu-Tang. Because I'm pretty sure we look at trends setting when we get down to these last couple of groups, you think about impact, you think about the social climate, think about the fashion, think about the sales, you think about the abundance of the whole of just the masses that they didn't touch. Because Wu-Tang is definitely, even though I ain't been all over the world, but with just the connection to Kung Fu and Chinese and all that shit, Wu-Tang, that's a whole nother entity within itself. That makes for letting people know that this shit big. But you got people from other languages or other countries. You connected through karate and Kung Fu. The Wu-Tang, it kind of like was a cheat code if you really think about that shit. Because I'm pretty sure the Wu, they can just tour over there just for eons, just going over there. People who barely even speak our language. Just the whole connection with the whole sports, the whole energy of just Kung Fu, Wu-Tang. That's a connection right there that ain't gonna be just broke. Cause it's like if they made a list over there, the top groups, I'm pretty sure Wu-Tang will probably be number. If they made a top 50 list of group and MCs, especially if they did it for America, Wu-Tang is probably even making lists. They probably making hip hop lists over there in China or all them other different countries just because of the connection. like I say, then again, you can feel this kind of like not gonna say a cheat code, but it's just attached. It's just so easy to attach the two together. So, but you know, it's big and it's culturally wise. Outkast, they did the same too because I don't think Outkast did it bigger than Wu Tang though. I really don't. Because first, there's more people in the group. You can expand a little bit further when there's more people in the group. I don't think that they, even though Outkast is very very big, they trendsetters. Wu was trendsetters. Who else we had up in these top five? NWA. We didn't talk about this so many times. I mean, just the whole energy of what they did and what came from it. With your Dr. Dre's and Easy E's. The things that Easy E did for the culture, the things that Dr. Dre is still doing for the culture. The name's gonna always still be associated back to the group to where you started. And then all the different people that branched off from it came from it. You can go as deep as Eminem, you know what I'm saying? Because when you still think of NWA, you don't think of that tree. So it's so many attachments still to it. That's one thing about this shit, man. This hip hop shit, this shit is forever. What you put out here, what you create, it's in the atmosphere. It's here forever. Because you never know when somebody could just sample something that you made. You never, and look how many people just piggybacking off of songs that came out of the 90s and the 2000s. Right now, we're in 2023. It's people now sampling songs from the 2000s. You know, bringing back those hits. You know, it's people collecting checks just because people still want to sample back that thing, back that ass up, or something like that. Because when you make something that has been touched like that, it's forever. Something like Baby Got Back or whatever. Sir Mix-a-Lot. He's gonna eat forever. You got songs like, you know, what was the Anaconda, all that. Nicki Minaj sampled these songs. All these different songs come out of nowhere and just live on forever because it's somebody that always want to touch it. Because at the end of the day, hits make hits. That's one thing too. You have to always understand that. If it was a hit back then, it's still people alive that's going to be familiar with the song when they come on. So that way, hits is going to make hits again. I mean, it's a cheat code. We're talking cheat codes, but the shit is just really that simple. It's serious like that. How the fuck you think Puff is so rich? You see, I'm calling him Puff, because that's the era I knew him in. Diddy, Love, whatever he calls himself is. But how the fuck you think he's so rich? Because all these songs that he's sampling, taken from is from songs that was good and hits already. So if you got the beat that come on from a Diana Ross song that you'd heard your mama play for 80 years, how the fuck More Money, More Problems ain't gonna be a hit soon as it come on? Because you know it. You know the rhythm. Let's see what Jamie say. What'd you say? Outkast, only rap group to go diamond, Billboard. About sales too. Yes indeed, Jamie. Billboard is about sales. Outkast, the only rap. What album went diamond? It must have been that. Was it that Love Below? I think it had to be that Love Below. And I'm gonna tell you something tricky about that too, Jamie. It's crazy because a lot of people don't know this about double albums. Okay, first of all, we do know Diamond is 10 million. Diamond is 10 million sales. But what a lot of people didn't kind of know, it kind of go back to that cheat code we talking about. Back then, when you had a double album, it still was gonna count for like two sales. It's like a double, so it's like the number. So if it sold 5 million, that's equates to double. That equates to 10. That's what I'm saying. Cause it's like a double album. Even though I only got one barcode on it, so I can think to myself like that. I should be like, it only got one barcode on it. It only got scanned once when you bought it from Sam Goody or wherever you went, Tower Records, whatever you got it. So I think it would count for this one sale. But no, it wasn't like that. It was created for two sales. So, because it was a double album. So, of course, it's making it look better. Just like All Eyes on Me and all them double albums. It's like the Biggie. It's like the Life After Death. All that. It was getting double the sales from the RIA. Yes, you definitely true, Jamie. Billboard is about sales. They love sales. That's what they always been about. That's why I ain't gonna say that's why I bet he was reading the book, but it was just so commercial. I was reading the source, double their sale, and all that shit. But definitely, I'm pretty sure this played a factor into it, the equating of it. But Outkast, definitely, they deserve to be definitely top five. And it's eerie rumors that 3,000 could be working on something. We'll see how that play out. We heard that shit how many times, how many years, or he's running around playing on his flute and all that shit for a while. We're gonna see if he drops something. But all in all, that's the list. Y'all can check the list out. Go to Billboard. Leave thoughts in the comments. Who you think should have been number one? Is the list legit? Is it legit? Before I transition to we can always come back to this subject too, but I'm talking about this Keke Palmer shaking her ass and having her time of her life with Usher and what her baby daddy thought of it, and do it matter? Is it legit? Is Keke Palmer wrong? Is the dude too sensitive? Is he on some? What's what? Who was right? Who was wrong? Y'all know we live in a world of judgment right now. All this shit, everybody's so entitled and oh man, what would you do, fellas? What would you do? Your girl dressing out like that? Let's. You gotta equate. You gotta put Usher in the category. That's why in the shade room right now, the first comment up there, he like, "Am I trending yet?" Is he? No. He like, okay. I hear what everybody else talking about, but that shit was at my show, my concert. Like, all publicity is good publicity. Snoop told y'all that how many years ago? So we talk about it though. Let's see how I want to impact it. See, let me get into a poem. Y'all do know this is still a spoken word channel. Even though there's poetry and conversation, we got the topics jumping off with the Billboard list and Usher and Keke Palmer controversy. Let me find a poem for y'all real quick. See what I'm sitting on. Oh, this is a whole bunch of my shorts. I don't know what happened too, because I was making shorts, man, and all of a sudden, YouTube, my audio was fucking up on my shorts, man. I don't know if that happened to somebody else. But when I make shorts on the YouTube app, when I play it back, my audio be staticky or something. I don't know what's up with that, man. I was moving too, getting subs off making them shorts. Let me do this poem real quick, though. I'm looking at it. It's a piece I got called Entitlement. What you out there doing? You sipping? Toast to you. I can't even go this way. Bam! Toasty toast to you. Listen to me. If I don't agree with you, that don't mean I'm right and you wrong. You see, the lines of communication and disagreement, sadly enough, is what keeps the world moving on. Fuck your opinions. Fuck your observations. When you don't know the full story, it's easy to sit on the sideline watching and judge making. We all need help. But you happy to say alone that you did it. Some people's sacrifice is bigger than yours, but you took the easy way out and bullshitted and quit it. Don't compare my story to yours. I guess just the point when I fabricate growing up in the hood and how life is hard. If you wasn't given the title poor niggas, we probably would think large. We once was kings and queens, but where the knowledge went, now we all want to be victims and looking for entitlement. Entitlement. Rap talk, that's that poem of peace. Snap, 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 snaps. That's that poem of peace, entitlement. All right, let's shift gears to the Keke Palmer and Usher. I didn't even watch the video. Is it actually a video or just a picture? As a matter of fact, who was the snitch who started this shit? Somebody wanted this. Man, that's why you can't have cameras everywhere, man. Let that girl have a good time and be on some bullshit on her own time. Man, that's one thing. Somebody is always taping. Somebody's always watching. You go out to a party, you having fun. Man, please don't do that shit when I get out there and I have my fun. Y'all record me having fun. Y'all gonna have a fucking field day. I'm gonna be a little cautious though, but when we have fun, man, these cameras, man, everywhere. For the good and the bad, man. It's fucking up. You can't even just freelance. He ain't fucking her, man. She just having, but she did have on that skimpy ass outfit. It was skimpy enough. I mean, where do we start? Was she wrong for the outfit? Was she wrong for the outfit? Let's just get straight to it. We saw the cheeks. The cheeks was out. That shit came up on my timeline. I'm looking like, damn. Or maybe because we looking at Keke like that, a little youngin' that we used to see. What was the Killer the Bee and all that. She ain't no little kid no more. She's grown up. We getting older. We seeing that transition. She living her life. She having fun. Hopefully she's taking care of business. But I guess her dude, he looking like you, the mother of my kids. He like, what is you out there doing? Y'all still crazy. Y'all see how people trying to fuck with this hat. I'm trying to get it right. I don't want to have it twisted to the side, but in this whole video, I kind of been playing with it at the camera. But anyway, I guess the father, her baby daddy, he looking like, you a mother though. Like, why you out there with your cheeks out like that? I mean, everybody need that unwind time. I ain't about to make no excuses for her. If that was my girl out there on some bullshit, I'll be like, you know who you are. You know you got people watching you. You know it's eyeballs gonna be on you all the time. I know you might have got a little bit sauced up and you having fun at the Usher show. Everybody attaching themselves to that show. That's why everybody going out there, flying out there to see that show. Because it's always recorded. It's always something happening at the show. Like I told y'all in the beginning of this video, Usher is right now putting himself in a whole other category for music and whole socialites and just his whole legacy. Right now, Usher is putting himself in a whole other bracket. 5 years from now, this whole tour is going to be an imprint on some of his whole career that's going to just put him in a... Don't let him drop a cold-ass album. I heard the song. The song was iffy. It's all right, but I think, I don't know. The shit would sound like just a knockoff of an old Prince song. It really wouldn't hit me like that. But that's just me. I don't think it's gonna really catch like that. I think he needs another single, kind of upbeat, some of the little feel. But the tour is keeping everything he do alive, so you kind of be hit and miss if the album don't go. But if the album do go, man, he's good. He's able. Usher be that real conversation. If he drop another dog and that shit hit and connect with the people out there, that's Usher be on some other shit. Let's see what Jamie say. What you say? My take. It happened. But don't let it happen again. She's still a good girl. Is she really a good girl? Jamie Ballard. Is she really a good girl out there? I mean, we know. I mean, she got that image of a good girl. A lot of them be like that. They had that image. They be undercover and they be on some other shit. She knew the baby daddy was at home with the baby. She out there in Vegas. I ain't even been out there yet, but we know the word on Vegas. What happened there stayed there. She's a celebrity. She's having fun. She's in the moment. That's one thing you gotta understand. Being in that moment is a bad motherfucker. So of course she got that image of a good girl. We said the same thing about a lot of artists that we watch being young and grow up and rebel, and they get tired of that shit. They get tired of that old cookie cutter image. They're like, I want to be out here have fun. When she put on that fucking outfit that morning, she knew that ass was gonna be out. I mean, ain't no denying that. But like you say, you would tell her like, don't let it happen again. But when she stood up in that mirror, or whether her stylist or whoever put that outfit on, or she did that shit herself, ain't like no award show. Exactly. She knew she was going to Vegas. She was going to that show, and she got up and danced. She didn't even stand in the fucking seat. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying if you at a show, definitely at a concert, you supposed to stay in your seat. But if you know you about to get up and you got that outfit on, you know you trying to be spotted and seen. I mean, you know it. I remember this one time. It's a funny shit. I'm gonna share this quick little story with y'all. And she know I was mad as hell. She know I was mad as fuck too. I was dating this female at the time, right? This is crazy. We went to a concert, right? We went to a concert, and she had on okay. She met me at the crib. We was already dating, kicking and shit. This shit kind of threw me for a loop too. This is the first time she ever did this shit. I mean, you know, we rocking, we cool. You know what I'm saying? We have our fun, go out, go to concerts, all types of shit. Just having fun. But it is one particular time. Okay, mind you, let me just paint this story. We used to go to concerts, right? And sometimes I get linked up and I had to connect to get like real close to the front, like front row, like get some seats like right there in the front. So we did that a couple of times, you know, everything cool. I think maybe like once or twice. I kind of surprised him because I had a link with somebody that worked there. So he'd be like, "Okay, what's up?" He knew me. So he'd give me some chairs. We'd be like in the front watching the whole show. Nobody in front of us. So this I can't believe I'm sharing this story, but I'll give a fuck. So this one particular time, right? We about to go to a concert. So she comes to the crib, you know. So she drives over because I'm about to drive. We going down there. She gets out the car. She got on some top. I'm talking about titties. I'm talking about I ain't never seen it like that. I mean, I done seen titties bare and all that stuff, but she come out with some shit on. Titties just out. I'm looking like, what the fuck you got on? She knew this shit because she parked the car and jumped in. She knew I was looking like, what the fuck you got on? The whole night, damn near was stiff to just knowing. I'm thinking to myself like, this motherfucker think we was gonna be sitting in the front seat. I mean, sitting in the front row, and this nigga Dwelle was gonna see her titties and all this shit. So she trying to, I'm looking like this motherfucker here. She knew I ain't like that shit. She never do it again, but I thought about that shit for sure. Cause she had on the outfit, talking about titties out. I'm talking about I'm taking it to the concert. So I'm like, and I ever do that shit again. We loosened up a little bit later on, but she knew for sure don't do no shit like that. So Keke, I'm telling you, when she put on that fucking outfit, she knew what she had down there, what was going on. She knew it was fun today. She knew she was gonna see Usher. She knew she was gonna be close enough for him to see that ass, whatever, and whoever else. So I I get it. She was in the moment. But like you say, Jamie, don't let that shit happen again. But that whole good girl image and shit, y'all can ride that shit for so long. Y'all can ride that shit for a minute, but your realness gonna show who you are. All that good girl shit, that shit don't mean nothing. Them movies and all that shit, they be playing the roles. They fucking actors. That's exactly what they is. They fucking actors. So when they get in their own element, and they think them cameras ain't around. That's when the whole fun and everything and the real you come out. I mean, I didn't think that I think all facets of it. Just you're a regular common person, just fucking losing it when them drinks get up in them and they having a good fucking time. So I don't want to hear that good girl shit. She knew what she did when she had on that outfit. She was. I don't even say it's the outfit. I guess it's just a being just more socially active in the outfit. If I was the baby daddy, that's when I'd be like, okay, well, because I'm gonna give her the benefit of a doubt a little bit. This is Usher. That's like if I got a female and she go to a fucking Prince concert. I know she's gonna be thinking to herself maybe something sexual or something like she's this fucking Prince. I mean, these are certain rules and things people know that if your woman is in the element like that, she can. I mean, if she a bad enough bitch, she can get chose by one of these celebrities or artists if she can make it that close to be seen. So Keke, she knowing she's about to be that close to Usher. I mean, in the picture, they're close. So obviously she was linked up close enough just to, she knew she was going to be in the vicinity of him. I take it. She knew she was going to be in the vicinity of Usher. So when she got up, showing that ass, showing that ass. She did it. I mean, what can you do? What can you say? She put it out there, so she got to live with. But ain't Usher married though? Ain't he married? So it's not even saying that they did nothing. But of course, if that's the mother of my kids, and I mean, man, there's so many layers to this shit. Think about what dude got to deal with when his homeboy just hit him up, all that stuff. And they like, man, little girl, we sell the pictures, homeboy. The next barbecue, when they sit down and this shit, when did this shit happen? Did it happen before 4th of July, whatever? When they was at the barbecue, man, I'm probably sure that barbecue was I'm quite sure that was a stiff ass barbecue when they just had the other day. If that video happened before that 4th of July, when they all had to sit up at the barbecue and be like, man, saw your girl ass on TV like that, man. She was up there in front of Usher like that with that motherfucking thing. But it is what it is. See, what y'all women gotta understand. See, like us men, we like looking at shit like that, but we don't want that to be our bitch. We don't want that to be our girl. I mean, I don't want to feel about that by me saying bitch, but we don't want that to be our girl out there like that. We can look at all the ass. Let that be some other fool girl out there doing all that shit. We don't want that to be our main girl out there looking like, leave something to the imagination. Not to be wrong. Not real man. We don't mind if people like our girl or whatever, as long as it stay at a respectable level to where they ain't all disrespecting and touching. You can look from afar and think like, okay, well damn, he got a cold piece on it. He got a cold woman or whatever. She nice. But as far as just walking around and doing shit like that and ass out, or if a woman be twerking and all that shit, and you got people all seeing your girl ass, we don't want that. That plays a whole back seat right there. We would look at that, but you don't want to be that dude that got that girl. The same way y'all women may feel if y'all, I don't know, I can't say that. That's kind of different because some of y'all like for y'all men to be the town hoe because y'all like that whole power struggle or something. So I don't know. I mean, that's kind of different right there. But most mature women, they don't want their man to be the whole of the town. Like if you live down in Buckingham, such and such city, and it's only 500 people, you don't want to be the slut of the town, either man or female. You don't want to be that guy and everybody looking at you like, okay, I'm with this person. But times change or whatever, and things be how they be. But I just understand. I just saw the ass. I saw the ass on TV. Keke, do your thing. The baby daddy, man, you gotta just deal with it. Just after a couple of days go by, it's gonna be some other stories. Let the shit fly. But like Jamie said on here, Okay, let me see. Oh, what you say? If Beyonce called, let me read what Jamie just said. If Beyonce called you on stage, you walking up there. Girls' night, no big deal. If Beyonce called me on stage, I'm walking up there. Yeah, I'm gonna go up there. Shit, I still want to be in Janet Jackson chair. That's true. I will go up there, but what if that's a little different though. That's a little different, Jamie. I see where you're going with it and trying to compare it, but it's different because Keke she's a celebrity also. Now, if it's just a common person at the show with Usher with her ass out, that's nothing. I mean, you got Megan Thee Stallion got people trucking at the Essence Festival and all types of shit. That's different. But if you was a so-called celebrity also, you know how the pickings and the stories go. You attached to it's just certain things you're not going to do unless you single. That's different. Keke Palmer know that she's not single. That's why this whole story came to really, really be. I mean, as far as I know, because the baby daddy said something. Obviously, he felt the way about her being up there. He even like, why is my girl ass out at an Usher concert like that? But of course, that's like I said a minute ago. I know if I got a girl that she go to a Prince concert and the Prince said come up there, I know for that couple 10 minutes or 50, I know it ain't shit I can do. All I can do is just sit back in the deal and let it be. It ain't shit I can do. If Prince called my girl on stage, R. Kelly, any of them sexual dudes. That's, I mean, it's just the energy of it. I mean, y'all know that word. I mean, people looking for the best. They looking for. It's nothing you can do. You can't compete. I can't compete with no fucking Prince on stage, Michael Jackson on stage, Teddy Pendergrass on stage, telling my girl, come on, go to me singing. It's nothing you can do about that. But to your point, Jamie, shit, I still want to be in the Janet Jackson chair. Shit, I want Janet Jackson to throw that motherfucker on me. What you say? People will always talk. Can't be worried about every opinion. Y'all have fun. Be secure in your place. That's true. That's true. People is gonna always talk, but it can get personal though because that's the mother of your child. Okay, so let me ask you this, Jeremy. If Janet got me in a chair and we a couple, but Janet makes some advances and she be like, okay, come backstage, just hang out. But we a date at the me and you that went to the concert together. But Janet Jackson had me in a chair as part of the show just to do the dance. But she just felt so I don't even say she intrigued or into me, but she just like, you a nice guy. You can hang around a little bit more. I mean, is am I at fault if I be like, okay, I want to hang out with Janet, baby. This Janet Jackson. It's a lifetime opportunity. Can go backstage and just kick it a little bit. I mean, how you gonna respond? Or let's just say me and you both like, or I'm the celeb, and y'all women already be thinking how men's supposed to behave when he going out the house for the day. So if we go somewhere together, or you go out and see your favorite, or I see my favorite, once in a lifetime opportunity. You got to remember, Keke younger than us. Keke grew up on Usher. Like that. She probably lost it in the moment. That's damn like a once in a lifetime experience for Keke to be up there with Usher like that. That shit was backstage is different. Your responsibility to say I'm bringing my. What if Jack? You said the motherfucker, Jamie. She say backstage is different. Your responsibility to saying I'm bringing my girl to. Fuck that. Janet probably don't want to. She probably don't want to party with you. She want to party with me. So Janet is like, okay, rap talk. You can come on and party. Just tell your girl. Janet might even be like, ask your girl. You can just hang out a little bit. She might want to give me some food, talk a little bit. take some pictures. Cause we probably made a cold ass scene on stage. You know, it probably went down for the history books, you know? Just up there dancing, her dancing on me. You know the dudes be getting on. I would ask for a lap dance too. Oh, Janet, you a little freak, huh? Each of you ask for a lap dance too. Janet, she probably would be like, okay, both come on. Ain't no telling. Probably got to catch her in a good mood. Janet crazy. But I understand though. But think about them though, the position that they in though. They're a couple. I mean, Keke is not just no average Jane. That's why this whole story is getting blown out of proportion. Because she's not your average. It goes back to what you said. You want her to be, she's still a good girl in your eyes. But when these things happen, you see that ass out. What's next? That's why the baby daddy is like, you're supposed to be a mom though. From what I read, that's the tweet he put up. And that's when everybody just deciphered the whole story of what he was talking about. He's thinking like, okay, why is my girl like you supposed to be a mother? And we ain't gonna even get to the sensitive part about it. How old is the kid who gotta school's out, but the kids who gotta just be like, saw mama ass up there with Usher. You know his little friends that saw that shit too. So it's a story and it's out there. But it is what it is. Everybody got their things they doing what they into. So I mean just have fun, be safe. I get it. Man, we live in a world, everybody's out here fucking partying. They're fucking Vegas. Think about it. They partying. I'm gonna give y'all this point. I'm gonna give y'all one more piece though. But let me take one more toasty toast before I talk my shit. I got this one piece I wrote called Free to 11 Counselor. See if you can dig this. Jamie, you silly as hell too, Jamie Ballard. You want to lap dance with Janet? There's only one chair up there. And there gonna be too many chairs up there. Janet don't play like that. She were all men. Have Janet ever had a female in one of the chairs? Wonder. But listen to me. Listen to this piece I wrote. It's called Free to 11 Counseling. Oh, we raw today too. Fuck the algorithm. I don't care about the algorithm. They probably give me more spins if I do more cussing. See, even though I'll be my motivation and positive stuff. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna just grow how we grow. Listen to me. So what's up? You trying to fuck? If I come at you different with some long-term conversation, if you say yeah in the end, shit is still the same results. See, you knew yeah your name when you first met me. The question is really when or if I talk myself out of it and you don't let me. But you accept me. You looked me in my eyes and saw the full potential. Me and you together going number one. You be the lyrics, I'll be the instrumental. So what you trying to get into? You know what I say about what, maybe what your late 30s? Trying to take life serious again on a day because the last couple of minutes did you dirty. But you keep yourself available every time old sexual friends give you a call. But the story you give me is you just hanging out and ain't trying to do nothing at all. Maybe that's the perfect stall. I'll wait for the candy. Cause I already know that you're gonna give it. Long as you ain't on that 90-day Steve Harvey bullshit. Cause if you is, we ain't even gotta kick it. We both ain't worth it. We both ain't perfect. So I guess that makes us perfect. And that makes us worth it. So as you drown inside that cup, look me in my eyes with physical lust. I'm your free C11 counselor, spill your guts, cause with me you can trust. And in the morning when you wake up and finally realize what you did, you open your legs in where emotions all up for conversation sitting at the bar. I guess it just is what it is. I was just someone to talk to. I was just someone to fuck. Rap talk. That's that poem piece. Snap, 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 snap. Jamie Battle, what you said? Don't matter who on stage. My man is my man. A night of fun. Just get home safe. You full of shit. You lying. You just trying to make it sound good. See, I was riding with you on the other comments. But you was talking shit now to somebody. Don't matter who on stage. Have a night of fun. See, that's not. See how it all reverted back. I don't believe it. But that's what's up, though, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. I don't believe that, though. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you ain't subscribe to the channel. I was gonna do more lives. I'm gonna come on live. When I do it. Share this video with somebody. Have some fun with it. I appreciate y'all. I'll get with y'all in a minute. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Rap talk.